since I built this fish tank house, I mean, a long, long time ago, right? And maybe a couple years. Golly gee. So anyways, I want to see if it will still download, and if it will, then I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna just edit it and then re-upload it. I don't even remember how I made it because it's been so long. So anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and change up. So I think I'm gonna put it in Willow Creek. It's a 40 by 30. It takes a 40 by 30 lot, so I'm gonna have to delete something to even place it. Yeah. Fish tank hill. So if you look at my older Sims videos, I think I have this in like season playlist, like season 1, season 2 playlist. Anyways, so let me go find a lot. I think this one here, because it's a 40 by 30, I never go here. But what I need to do is the first thing I need to do is turn this into a residence. So that way I can create a sim. Oh. And hello. I created a fish tank house. So I took an aquarium fish tank and then I basically enlarged it, and it was a little tricky. I think, if I remember correctly, I came up through the basement with it and I had to like tweak it, attach it to the house and all this other stuff. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and make this a residence. Okay, so now I can go ahead and I'm just gonna then go to manage worlds, because I can't drop a sim down in there from there. But first I have to make that a residence before I can go ahead and download a sim to move in there. And I'm not going to save this though when I get done. The whole purpose is just to create a new household to move in. Okay. I think I'll just grab one from my gallery. Maybe my library. Ooh, I got this cool servo I downloaded, and it's supposed to be like totally maxed up. I just want to check it out. It's supposed to be like a super sim. So, and I also have this guy here. I'm not going to keep the sim, whoever it is. So I think I'll go ahead and download this one, just because. Place the household. Oh, wait a minute. Replace. Yes, replace. Okay. So, all right. Beatrix Holmes. Identity. So I cannot change anything on this one. Okay, well, it doesn't have evil traits, so I guess that's okay. Loyal and bookworm and a smart robot. Okay. That's because I don't have my cheat set or whatever. So I'm going to go ahead and place this guy, this sim, if you will. Okay, so now I'm going to, hello, let me get caught up on my stuff here. So I built a fish tank house in the Sims 4. I took a regular aquarium fish tank, and then I upsized it, and yeah. So, let me make sure I've got caught up with everybody. So I think I missed somebody yesterday, so I apologize if I've ever missed anybody. I'm not trying to miss anybody. There. I think I got everybody. Okay, so I'm going to put this sim right here, but I don't have enough. He doesn't have enough. He's only got 69,000 simoleons, so I'll have to do my cheats, right? Which I need to do my cheats anyways, right? And then bb dot move objects on, and then, okay, so then it is free real estate on, and then you can get any house that you want, or you can cheat him with whatever money. Free real estate on. There. Now he can move into wherever he wants. There's no block. Okay, so I'm going to move him into this this museum of a house, because I'm going to bulldoze that. And yeah. I'm going to bulldoze that and then I'm going to download my fish tank. And I don't even think I've actually ever been on this lot either, so I really don't know, like, what the surroundings look like or anything. So, we shall see. My dog over there. Please give a like if you haven't already. So, yeah, I like to do funny builds, silly builds, unique builds, and I would call this a unique build just because, well, because it's a fish tank. So this guy here, this is supposed to be a super sim. Oh, not really. Ah, I thought it was supposed to be maxed out on all of its skills. Not really. But I think, like, it's a global superstar. Oh, wow. Okay. This sim is a global superstar. I have no idea how it's a global superstar, but it's a global superstar. Okay, that means paparazzi will show up because it's like a Judith Ward. Okay, so first thing I want to do, I am not interested in all that, but I was interested in checking out this particular. It's called a servo sim. It's like a robot. Okay, so let me make sure that my cheats are on, and I need to make sure that I've got more money. Okay, so testing cheats true. bb dot move objects on. You have to make sure you have that one on before you download anything. And then the money cheat, money. Oops, it didn't work. Money space. There we go. Now he's a millionaire. Yay! Okay. All right. So now I can go to the gallery, and first thing I need to do is bulldoze this. I love that sound. Then I'm gonna go ahead and bulldoze the lot. I mean the terrain. All right. So I'm gonna go grab my fish tank. I hope this is gonna work. Okay. So I'll go to, this is my EA ID. Okay, go to my catalog. There's my lighthouse I just built yesterday. Okay, so let me find my fish tank house. Should be in here somewhere, because it was from like a long time ago. In fact, I don't even remember what date that I built it. I just know it's been a long time. Definitely over a year. I can't find it. Aw, it's in here somewhere. There it is. There it is. Okay. So I built this, yeah, it's been over a year. So I built this on May 31st, 2024. Something like that. Well, actually, the first one I built, anyways, whatever. Okay, so, yeah. It's a fish tank. And, like, you can actually live in here. And then there's a fish tank nursery room also. Anyways, I'm just curious if it still works. Okay, place the lot. Furnished. Please work, please work, please work. 4-bedroom, 2-bath. 40 by 30. Please work, please work, please work. Yes, it worked. It worked. Ta-da! And I've even got a little kiddie pool here too, So I've edited this before. This was a re-upload. But this is what it was like when I first was learning to build. And this house here is so basic. Look at that. Oh my gosh. Okay. But I can edit this. But I just want to see if it still works. So here's how this fish tank functions, right? So basically, from a distance, it looks like they're sleeping on the bed. And it looks like they're living inside a fish tank, right? But if you're in first person point of view, then it looks different. Okay, so then I had to like connect it. I had to go like through the basement and all this other stuff. Okay, all right, so then, then one of the Sims gave birth. I made a nursery. Let me see if I can go in here. I made like this nursery. So this should still be a nursery where they gave birth. But you can't like, this isn't like a roof. You can't like, remove the wall. Like when you do walls down, this doesn't go down. Okay. So there should be some crib in there or something. Maybe I took the... Anyways, there's a bunch of stuff missing in here. Maybe... I don't know why these rooms are empty. Anyways, I'm here to edit this, but the first thing I need to do is just check and see if it's still functioning. Because I don't even know. See, if you click on it from a distance, it'll just say purchase fish. And so it should have some fish in it, but since I just downloaded it, so I'm going to go ahead and purchase fish. So we'll just get some like goldfish. Okay. But then if you want them to like use the room, you have to go inside it like this. You have to zoom in and it disappears, and then you can click, whoops, then you can click on the bed, right? And then I'll just have him relax. But first I have to make sure he can still get to it. He's just standing there and he's saying no. No, he's going. He's going. I don't know if Beatrix is a female or a male, honestly. I have no idea. Okay, so he's just going through the walls. So okay, so that there used to be a door. So okay, so that changed. But it looks like he's just hanging out in a fish tank. That's so funny. But okay, so there used to be a door. Okay, so the door's gone. Okay, so darn. That's a bummer. Yeah, so I had a connecting wall right here so that they could just like walk through. I don't want them just walking through, you know, like there's no walls there. So yeah, it's not how it used to be. Darn, that's a bummer. So there was like a wall behind this, and it had a roof over it, and it had this connecting wall, and I don't know what happened to it. I think it's not going to download properly. Yeah. See where this wall is right here? So there should be a door there. Yeah, see, you can see the door. Let me go inside. Maybe he just took a shortcut. Okay, let me go through here. Oh, it's not going to let me go in there. There we go. All right. Okay, this is the fish tank room right here. And you don't see it from inside. So I'm going to have him go here. Okay, so it is working. The door is working. Okay, good. You can't see it unless you're on the specific level. Okay. He laughed about that. He thought that was funny. Okay, so I'm going to go over here from this side and call him over from here. But there's a bunch of stuff missing here, though, and I don't know why. Come back through here, please. Okay. Okay, so the door was working. I just don't know why he chose to enter it through here. And I guess he's probably just taking a shortcut. Okay, so where's the door to get inside here? There should be a door. Anyways, I don't know if I want to edit this or not. I was just curious if it still even worked. This house is so funky. Oops, I'm so sorry. I thought I added you already. Aw, I started to, and then it didn't work. Click that button. Alright, I am so sorry. I meant to get you. Okay. Whoops. Whoa, hey. You know what? That's funny. That is so funny. But I don't know. This building is so hideous looking that I don't even think I want to edit it. I think I would just rather start over. So I'm just going to go ahead and leave. I'm not going to save that. Now, guys, I have some new mods to test. So I think I'm going to just test some mods. I'm going to go back in the game. So there was some mods that kind of broke. They were the Panda Sama kitchen mod, and they had, oh, and there's a xylophone. There's a some xylophone toy for toddlers. So I think I'm just going to go in and test these mods. So there's a really cute kit by Panda Sama that the little kitchenette quit working, and I don't know why. And so then there's a xylophone toy for toddlers, and I've used it before, and I don't know, I haven't had it for a while. So it's an older mod, so I need to just test it and make sure that it's still working. Generally, I don't use mods unless they've been updated within, recent months, just because. But it's on CurseForge app, and it's not synced, so that way you have to go to a different website to download it, but it's managed through CurseForge app. So, all right, so this is Harry, and he's in the lighthouse that I just built. So I think I'm going to go check in on my mansion, because usually that's where I test all my mods, especially when it comes to toddler mods, because there's like 2 toddlers there and 3 infants. Please give a like if you haven't already. Thank you for stopping by. Alright, let me go on to... So this is the lighthouse that I built yesterday. And so I was going to take this and put it on a different place, but I think I'm going to wait on that. Okay. Alright, let me go to... It is what? 1:30 in the morning on Friday. The Sims time. And there's my lighthouse. Alright. That was the Island Living World Solani from the Island Living pack. By the way, the new Sims pack, there's been a preview of the world, and it has 64 by 64 and 3 50 by 50 lots, guys. It's like, I think it's like 16 lots. It's quite a bit. Okay. Where am I going to go? All right, let me go to my mansion. This is my biggest family. They've got 10 kids at home. I can barely even get them all in that picture. So they've got 14 people. No, 12 in this household. 10 kids. Okay, and they have a total of 14 kids. 4 are grown, and they got 7 grandkids. Like, All right. So I just want to test. It's probably not the best lot to test my stuff, just because there's already a lot of mods on it. But if anything, it'll definitely put it to the stress test. Because if it can work on this lot, then it's a high functioning mod, because this is a heavy, I don't know what you call it, heavy data lot. It's a big lot. It's got a lot of stuff on it, and so the more stuff you have on a lot, the slower it can be in your game. And I have 8 expansion packs, and I don't have that many packs. Like, if you have all the packs, that's over 100 and some, and that's a lot, right? For your game to manage. So, hey, how are you doing? I don't have that many. But anyways, let's see. Oh, that noise is so loud. I probably need to turn that volume down, you think? Look at the lot. 100 and almost 140,000 simoleons per week. She's out here cooking. That's so funny. All right, so let me go to where these toddlers are, because I'm going to drop some new stuff in here. First thing I need to do is see if I can find it, because I'll make sure it's even in here. Okay, so there's that. Okay, there's that little kitchen. Where's the xylophone? I don't see the xylophone. Here it is. Yay! Here it is. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, we're going to give this baby girl a xylophone. And I'm going to test this kitchen. Oh, please work, please work. I love this little kitchen. It's so cute. The other one's cute too, but this one's even cuter. It's just so cute. Golly gee. I don't even have any room to put her stuff in here. Oh, wow. So I'm going to move these things over here. Put that thing right there. Oh. Well. Let me get my cheats on so I can place this stuff with more ease. Alright. Okay, so now I'll have to use my Alt button and I can squeeze stuff together a little better. Put this over here. Because this needs pretty good space. I'm going to put this over here. And then take this thing here. Oh, they've already got one of those. I'm just going to sell that. So they already have one. So this is really cool. Really cool. And another thing for toddlers is the crafting station. So, okay, so I've got this little kitchen right here. And I want her to use that. So the little xylophone. Now, this is just a core. But the xylophone is supposed to be a functioning... It's supposed to be functioning where they can actually play it. And this is so cute. This little kitchen set is so cute. And also, you can like size these up and for like, let me go ahead and move these guys. Because I need that space right there. It's got a lot of stuff in this room. Okay. Alright, sorry about my mic here. Oh no, guys, I promise you, I'm going to set my mic up where I don't drop it. Set it up right there. Okay, sorry about the noise. Promise you, I'll leave that alone. Okay, so this is so cute. So you have like this little kitchen set. Now this is just decor, but this is functional. Okay, now I need to find... Oh, this right here. This is what I'm looking for. So this is like where they can draw and stuff. Like a toddler will lay down and draw. So that is so cute. Alright, so let me test these and see if these are working. Now, I've used these mods before, but this one has been broken. So I'm hoping that it's going to be fixed. So we're going to have him, Devon, come over here and have him we'll have him draw his grandparents. That would be cute. And then we'll have Delilah. Yes! I'm so happy! It's working again. All y'all, it's working. Guys, it's working again. Yay, they fixed my most favorite mod for toddlers. I'm stoked. Yes, that's been broken for a long time. I'm so happy that that's working. And then when she gets done with that, then I will have her play on the xylophone. It's working. So basically, they will create a toy, and if a child plays on this and uses it, then they will actually create a dish they can eat. But I just love the detail on this. Now, the other kitchenette is also cute, but I just love the detail. I think she did such a great job on this. Look at all these little pretend plates up here and these little canisters and all this stuff, all this detail. Okay, so this is her new toy, basically. Okay, so that was a little buggy before it got placed. It should be placed like on the stove, but that's okay. I'm just happy it's working again. So she's gonna play that, and look, he's over here doing his little drawing thing, and it increases their skills. Now she'll get better where they can actually play a song. But I just love that. I'm so happy this is working again. Whoop. Okay, he doesn't have any. we'll have him battle each other. See, now she'll be playing a song before it's over with. Isn't that cute? These are mods. This is a mod, this is a mod. Okay, so we're going to have him put this in his inventory. And then we'll have him draw something else. We'll have him draw... there's other choices. View... Okay, so... we'll have him draw... a self-portrait. That would be so cute. And you can put these on the walls. Like on the kitchen fridge or whatever. Okay, so she's... this one right here is from the kids' room stuff pack or whatever. And so this one's timed, so that's good because sometimes... wait a minute. Let me turn that volume down. That is really loud. I am so sorry. Sometimes they will endlessly play with things and you have to manually stop them, but... so... turn that down. And maybe I need to turn my mixer down also. Yeah, it's at 100%. Oh, it's kind of blaring. I apologize. Okay, so let's see. That was fun. We'll have her play it one more time. And then let's look and see what he drew. He drew his grandparents. Oh my gosh, you guys, look at that. That is so cute. Look, he's got Grandma. See, this is reality where elders should use a cane. And I was telling somebody about that the other day. Or like, why don't they have elderlies like being realistic, like using a cane, wheelchair, nursing home stuff? They just, you know, don't really. But anyway, so they drew their grandparents, the one using a cane, you know, because that's more realistic for an elderly. Okay, so this is his self-portrait. We'll have him put that in his inventory. Okay, so we're going to put that on the wall here, just so I can look at it. That is so cute. That's his self-portrait, guys. That is so realistic. Okay, so we'll have Devon get on here and ride the rocking horse. It's almost time for their nap. So these mods are working. So I'm going to have Jay come in here and test it for the child. So this is the toy that he's mad he lost. Oh, poor baby. So I'm going to go ahead and put this in her inventory. So this one is from the other mod. Okay. Alright. So now they can go over here and have them play that. Because he's over here. Wait a minute, I thought Jay was supposed to be over here cooking. Oh, he must be on his way. There he comes. Okay. Let's see if she's able to play a song yet. I don't know how many times it takes before they're actually able to play a song. They'll play like a little melody. At least that's the experience I had last time they used it. Now when he gets done cooking, he'll actually have a dish he can eat. Okay, so I'm going to have him go ahead and take a nap. This is so cute. They can nap on the horsey. And these guys, it's like... all of them should be in bed. They've got school in the morning. I'm going to have them take a day off because they're not sleeping, obviously. See, she's starting to play almost a melody now. Hello, hello. How are you? I got you. I think I got everybody. Did I get everybody? Hope so. Okay, so I'm going to have her take a nap. Probably go to bed. Okay, let's see how... okay, so he's got food over here now. It's placing it kind of on the side. Okay, so he can now eat his chicken nuggets that he cooked for himself. That's the only way that I know that kids can actually cook in this game is through that mod, which is really cool. He's hungry. Alright, so let me... alright, pause that. And I'm going to make them all take a day off. because I don't even know if they did their homework. Probably not, because I've been away from this household for a couple days, so I better check their grades, because usually if I don't play the household, their grades go down. Nope, it's still an excellent, so that's good. So that means I guess they went to school and they did their homework when I wasn't watching. Yay! Okay, so they did, and I'm going to have them take a 3-day weekend. So I will have them take a vacation day. And I think we're going to go on an outing. Uh-oh, Jay doesn't have any vacation days. That's okay, I will give him some. I could have swore I gave him like 10 vacation days before, but I don't know. I had to go backwards in an old save file because my stuff got mixed up. Okay, so Jay and Jilly does not have vacation days. So how you get vacation days is you will go, oh no! Look at all this! No, no, no! My pictures are going bad again. That makes me so mad. So I will have to go backwards. I have to go backwards. I have to leave without saving and go back into another old file. That is so bad. That is so bad. Oh gosh, let me just go ahead and leave without saving. That is so bad. Okay, so I just did a save on my lighthouse. So I'm going to go back into my lighthouse, go to this house, and see if the pictures are bad. Because I've had to go backwards into an old save file. The pictures going bad and the cross stitch and the paintings, that's a bug, right? And it is not supposed to be, it's supposed to be fixed. But I went back into an old save file where all of them were good. So I've already backed up all my pictures in the library. But it's just the point where I don't want to play in a save file that's corrupted. You don't want to, like, as soon as you see it, you just want to, like, immediately leave and go to an old save file. So I just did a save file today with the lighthouse. And if that's corrupt, and I go to the mansion, then I'm going to have to go back to a save file that I went before where the pictures weren't corrupt. And I don't know why this is happening. I have no idea. And I think what I'm going to do, because they've acknowledged that the picture thing is a bug, but I think what I'll do is I will take my mods out. You know, just leave a few in and see if it continues to happen, because I'm curious to see if that makes any difference. Okay, so I'm going to load the game that I saved today, which was the lighthouse being done. And so if that's bad, then I'm going to have to go to an older save file, which is bad because this one I think is okay. And I played forward through this one. I went all the way back to, oh no, it's not here. Oh, my save file is gone. What? Anyways. Okay, let me go to this one and see if it's okay. I'm just dealing with this corrupted pictures going bad, paintings going bad, that bug that's in the Sims 4. So as soon as you see it, you should really just like leave. Okay, so I'm gonna go in here and oh my gosh, hopefully it's not gonna be bad. So this is the save file that I did today. So I'm going to lose all my progress if I have to go backwards. Then so like my new sim got promised to one of my quads, and so I will lose that progression if these sims are bad, if these pictures are bad in this particular save file, because I'm going to have to go backwards. The only thing is, I don't know, I think honestly, I think the problem is going to be persistent. And that is so bad because the pictures, the paintings, the cross stitch, all of those are very, very big, huge part of this game. I mean, because pictures everything, you know, for in so many different game packs, so many different activities, and just in your gameplay in general. If you can't take pictures, you know, of your Sims, and the painting is a way that you make money, if that those basic features are not going to work anymore, I mean, it's a huge break in this game, and I'm not buying any more packs. No, no way whatsoever until they fix that. That is a huge thing that's a problem. Like every pack has a little bit of bugs here and there. Yeah, all these are bad. This is bad. This is a bad file. So see how all these are black? So I'm going to have to leave. This file's corrupted. Can't play it. So always leave, exit the game. Do not save and exit. Just leave. So that whole file is just gone. It's corrupted. I can't use it because all those pictures are bad. And I'm not going to keep having to replace these pictures. I have all the pictures saved in my library on the gallery, and I recommend anybody go to an old file, you know, where your stuff is not bad, and save all up, take all your pictures, create a room, put them in the room, upload the room to the gallery so that you have a backup of your pictures. That, you know, because I don't know that they're going to fix this bug, because they've already put this bug on the patch list and they claim they did a patch, and yet it's not fixed. So I don't know that I don't think they have the ability to fix it. This is a really bad bug. And unfortunately, so until they fix this, I'm not buying another thing from EA. No. This is so the pictures and the painting and the cross stitch, all that is too big a deal for me, because painting is a way a lot of my Sims make money. Photography is also a career, and it's just too unfortunately. Okay, so I'm gonna have to load another game file, and one of my files is missing too. I had a January 8 file in here and it's missing. That's a little concerning. Anyways, okay, so I'm gonna go to this one. I'm just gonna keep going until they're not bad. Oh, I don't know what's causing this. And then I'll go back one more. If this one's bad, I'll go back one more. And then if that's bad too, then yeah, I'm not going to go back any further because I don't want to be corrupting my files. I'm losing all this progression in my games, because every date that you save, that's game progression if you have to keep going back. Okay. And I see. Okay, see, this is showing she's over here, and it keeps showing the same thing. So I feel like, it. There's something weird going on with these saves too, because it's saying she's over somewhere else, and I'm like, she shouldn't be. Not in every single save file. So something weird is going on. Anyways, yeah, this is gonna be it for me. I'll go back one more save file, but I'll show you the steps on how you're supposed to repair your game too. So before I go, in fact, I think I'm gonna do that before I go back into one more game file. And then if that one's bad, I'm just gonna take my mods out, and with the exception of a few, like MC Command Center, I have to keep in there, because if you have Sims, more than 8 Sims in your household, you have to have the MC Command Center. Otherwise, it will delete your Sims down to 8. And I've got 12 in that one house. And I think I've got like 9 in another house. I think I only have 2 houses where I have more than 8 Sims. But yeah, see, it's taking me right back into the same, yeah. Now, some of these are, okay, so this is where it started to go bad. Because as you can see, some of them, some of them, so that tells me this is where, this is probably the file where the stuff started going bad again. Yeah, so some of them are bad and some of them are not. So, darn it. Yeah, all those are bad. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and leave here. And this is how you fix it. I'm going to show you how to fix it. Okay, so I'm going to go into... Whoops, it's not letting me. I have to wait for that to catch up. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go into my documents, electronic arts, SIMS4, and then what you want to do is I'm going to size this down. Okay, well that's doing that. I'm going to go ahead, click on manage, click on repair game. So that'll take a few minutes. So while that's going on, this is what you do. Bring this up. Okay, minimize that, minimize that. Okay, so you want to go down to these files right here. This one. So I'm going to go ahead and grab this right here and move that out. And it'll say compare because I have some, I did this before, so just that way. And I'll go in and delete that later. Okay, I just kind of hang on to it for, anyway, I won't go into all that. Okay, so local thumb cache package. Now these will refresh, these files will refresh when you go into a new session, but these could have corrupted data in it, so you want to get those out. Okay, alright. So then you want to go to up here to this one and open that up, and I just go ahead and delete anything and everything that's in there. Alright. Now I will say this last update, there was like Microsoft Windows was saying there was something in there that they didn't like. Okay, so I've got that out. And so now I'm just waiting on this to do its repairing. And it doesn't take too long, a few minutes at the most, right? And so they've already got this, the world has been, they've shared the world today, but there's no way I am buying anything until they fix this bug. Look at this. Fighting, practicing with the clown statue thing. Yeah, I'm not interested in any of that. I'm not buying anything from them. Not a thing. Anyways, I'm thinking about I'm just gonna go get, I have games on Steam, so I think I'm gonna just leave Sims alone for a little while until they fix this bug. I don't even think I'm gonna continue to play in it because, you know, it just keeps, I could probably do builds, but I don't know if I'm doing builds and there's this corrupted bug going on. I don't know if those builds would even be saved. I don't know if like there will be attached corrupted data in there. I could go to like a really old save file that's not corrupted and do, you know, do some building there, but this, I'm not going to do any gameplay from here on out because until they fix this. So I'm thinking about I have other build games. I have Tiny Glades and I can't remember what the other game was called, but I have other build games. And so yeah, I'm going to take probably a Sims break. Because they're making me mad about these pictures. They need to really focus on fixing that bug. So I think though I will take some time, not tonight, but to do a test, take the mods out, see if it makes any difference. Because I think the pictures they're just going to keep going bad. They're just going to keep going bad. So, but I do want to definitely eliminate mods as an issue. But they're saying, you know, they're the ones that said that it was a bug. And so they took the steps to create a fix for it, but the fix didn't work, so. But I'm just going to do my own testing to see if anything is mod related. I mean, the same mods that I use are the same mods I've used before that's never had any issue, and there's not showing anything, you know, that there's anything going on with the mods. But just to, you know, just to try to test and rule out any possibilities, I'll take the mods out and see how it works. Which is a hassle because, you know, basically when I like take out all the hairs and everything, several of my Sims have modded hair, and I have a huge dynasty of Sims. So, but I've kind of stopped using modded hair and use mods as little as possible. Mostly I use mods as just like activities, toys, you know, stuff like that. But I do have some gameplay mods, and so I'm just going to take everything out with the exception of MC Command Center and just see how it acts. And if I don't see any pictures going corrupt, then I know that mods could be a problem. But I just doubt mods being the issue. And again, I don't want to keep... Okay, so it's done and it's ready to play. Repair is complete. So now that I've done all that, now I can go back in, but I'm going to go back into an even older file, and it was working fine. Like yesterday when I did my building and stuff, I can't remember if I went to the mansion or not. I've just been mostly building, so anyways, I don't think I'm going to be able to progress gameplay wise in this game right now. If I remember correctly, I went into a file and the date was January 8th. And I played from that file. And now that file is gone. But anyways, we shall see in just a minute. Okay, so I'm going to load my save file. Go back even one further than I went last time. But now that I've done the repair and I've removed those files, we'll see how this goes. Okay. Okay, so I did that one. Jackson is a team. Ooh. Okay, I'm gonna go to this one here. And see the weird stuff that it's doing? It's got her husband cloned in the picture. So it tells you right there's some weird bugs going on. Okay, so this is taking me to a different time frame. So I went in here and I saved all their pictures. So I'm going to go ahead and go into this mansion here and just see if their pictures. So I went to this mansion here, all the pictures were bad. And then the other mansion that I showed earlier, those pictures were bad. So I went and I saved all the pictures from this mansion and the other mansion up to the gallery. I saved it to the gallery. And I also took all the pictures out of my Sims out of their personal inventory to make sure that I had all of them. Because these Sims have graduated from university. So they have like their graduation pictures and their diplomas and, and I don't really have that many cross-stitch stuff, but I do have some cross-stitch that was done by picture reference, and so even the ones that was sitting on the counter, they just went white, and bummer that. So anyways, at least I have them all saved in the library, because I went into old files and I was able to upload them to the gallery. So there's at least that. I hope that this save file's okay. I think this is the save file that I went into to upload all the pictures. But I'll find out here in just a minute. Because there should be pictures in here. Like, in this game room, okay, so there's a painting. Yes, okay, so this one's okay. This one's okay. I think it's going to be okay. So this is a mansion I created. This is where Christmas decorations up. So there's nope. See all these pictures? Some of them, all of them are bad, and then some of them, oh, that's so bad. That is so bad, guys. This bites. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and leave out of here. So I'm losing all of this progress because I can no longer play with these files. So I've lost all this progress because those files are corrupted. All those pictures went bad. Oh my gosh. Okay. That is a bummer. Bummer. Alright, so let me go into here and do this again. And I'll go back even one further. See what a hassle this is? Okay, so this is just something that gets added to your file. That's just like their recent pictures. Okay, so go ahead and minimize that, minimize this, and then, alright, just do this again. Okay, this is these two here. This one here you want to get rid of. Take it out of your folder. Okay. Take this one out. And again, it'll refresh every time you go back in. And this one, I think, yeah, okay, so that's already empty, so that's good. Alright, so then, now it's repairing again. Oh my goodness. Just because in case I went into a file that had corrupted data, which apparently it did because all the pictures were bad, this should restore it. So anytime you go into a corrupted file, even though this is tedious, this is what you should do each and every time. Do the repair, remove those files, and yeah. So then I'm going to go back into the other file because I know that one of those files that I went into was just fine. So it's just a matter of which one. Yeah. But every time you go back, you lose the progress. If you've aged people up or promotions, stuff like that. Yeah. And I may just have to delete those files, those save files. I may just delete them. What you don't want to do is you don't want to actually accidentally merge them, because then you can ruin your old save file and corrupt it also. Anyways, this is the game pack that I was really interested in. This one right here. Oh my gosh. So they will go around and they'll get gigs to renovate people's houses. And it's kind of funny, but this pack has a lot of bugs in it, which is why I haven't got it. Like, it does like a before and after. It does have some cute build items. And I thought it would be funny if I just go in there and I'm like, okay, if these, I go and take a gig and then they won't cooperate. They'll like leave or go to bed and they won't let you ask questions on like what they want. It's like, okay, how are you going to get a good verdict for doing a good job if they won't even tell you what they want? You know what I mean? To me, I feel like that's their Sims trolling you. So I was like, okay, if they do that to me, I will so troll them. I will do some crazy goofy stuff to their house just for fun. I will make a whole show out of it, pranking people at their renovations. That's what I thought it would be, a fun pack. But oh my gosh, but the thing of it is though, if you know it has bugs, why would you introduce another pack that has bugs in it? It's just more bugs in your game, you know what I mean, overall. That's why I'm leery. I just wish they would fix these bugs, and instead they just keep coming out with more packs, you know. People are like, "Stop." This was a cute one too, but I was interested in this one also because this has some huge lots. This has like, I think at least two 64 by 64s, possibly three, and then some 50 by 50s. This one has the biggest lots in their world, and I love big lots because I like to do big builds, right? Yeah. So these are some new things that they dropped. Gave us some new purses and some new outfits and whatnot. And I'm like, okay, so the repair is complete. Here we go, guys. Alright, please work, please work. Oh my gosh, please work. Please work. No more bugs. This is so frustrating. Anyways, I hope you all are having a good evening. It's pretty cold here. We've had some, it was down to almost in the teens. It was like 20, 22, something like that. That's the coldest it's been. But it's been like most of January has been like really nice weather in the 60s. I think it got in the 70s a couple days. It's like, wow. Wow. I love a nice mild winter because we're in winter now and I do not like cold weather. But You okay, Risa? She's over there acting like she's trying to sleep, but she's got her eyes open, so I don't know what's going on with that. Okay, here we go. Come on now. So when I went into this one the other day, and the files were fine. Right, okay, so this is the last one I went into. So I'm going to go into this one. And I hope and pray that it's not bad, because I can't keep going into files, because I went into that the other day and they were fine. So what's the matter, Reese? Are you okay? You alright? You okay? What's up, girlfriend? She's got a weird look on her face. What's the matter, baby? You okay? Oh, you stuck? Oh, you get your foot stuck again? Here, baby, I'll help you. Yeah. Oh my goodness, girlfriend. What did you do? Hold still. Oh my girl. She's giving me that look like help. You know, dogs can speak with their eyes. Really, Nadia? Nadia? No. Don't do that. There you go, baby girl. I think you lost your nail there. You okay? Nadia, stop! She's... Oh, there's no going on there. Okay, let me go into... I'm scared to go in here because I haven't even gone in there, and there's a lot of pictures in there. I'm going to go in here instead of the ranch because I haven't even checked on their house. He was the first one I sent through Discovery University, and so I have a lot of pictures in their house. Also, a lot of pictures because they went on this nice honeymoon. There's paintings and pictures and all kinds of stuff. So I can't just keep going farther and farther and back in different save files, because every time you go in a save file and something's corrupt, then you're corrupting that save file. So this is it. This is the last one for me. This is it. And anyways, right, baby? You okay? You okay, baby? I'm sorry. Okay. Nope, they're all bad. Look. That makes me so mad. Look. This is so bad. Oh my gosh. This is so these are good. Okay, I'm gonna need to file. I need to find. Oh my gosh, look at all these paintings. Oh. Now listen, these were taken down from the gallery even. These are downloaded from the gallery. Like, this came with the house. Oh my gosh, this is really bad. Okay, let me go downstairs. There's a bunch of pictures over here on this wall. All of them are bad. Oh my gosh. This is a horrible bug. And his graduation picture is bad. That's his graduation portrait. I'm so mad. I'm so mad. Oh my gosh. But I have old files. I mean, I have that one in old files. It's just the idea that if I hadn't done those measures to save them, good gravy. Good gravy. Alright. This is crazy. Yeah, there's no repair in this game, guys. Well, but always leave without saving. But I just don't know how far back. I don't know how far back this corruption is. I'm hoping and praying that I will find a save file where they're not bad. Oh, wow. So I don't know if I got his graduation. I know I saved a bunch of pictures, paintings, graduation photos from my 2 mansions. So I should be able to go find a save file to save the ones from his. You know? Oh my. That's so bad. Because, I mean, it's a lot of work, guys. It's a lot of work to put your sim through the Discovery University. And I put 6 sims through through the university at the same time. Thankfully, I have their graduation pictures saved. Alright, let's load a game. And then this is it. I'm not going back any further. Okay, I went into that one there. Triplet babies aged up. See, I had one that was dated January 8th and it's gone. That is so weird. Oh, I hope and pray this one's not bad. So when I was in here before, there was nothing wrong with this save file. So if I go in here now and there's something wrong with it, then it's not. Yeah, see, look, she's got messed up hair. Anyways, boy, I'm afraid to go in there. No, I'm not gonna go in there. I'm gonna go into this house because I want to grab his graduation picture, because I've already got all their pictures and stuff. Already got their stuff. I need his graduation picture. I know that I have it like when he first graduated. I can go all the way back, but I'm not going to keep going back, because they were supposed to fix the paintings retroactively in the old save files, right? So if this means when I was able to go before and the pictures were fine, and now I'm not able to do that, that means that this bug is getting worse, not better. Oh my gosh, that's crazy. Yeah. There it is. Yay! Thank you, Lord. Okay, let me do this. I'm going to show you how to save your stuff. This is how you do it. See that? I don't want to lose that, yo. Okay. Okay, so what I need to do, okay, so this is how you save your stuff. Get your backup, guys, going. Alright, so just click on that, and I'm just going to create a room out here. Where do I have? Oh, I've got plenty of room over here to create a room, so they've got a lot of pictures. So actually, you want to do, if you have a lot of pictures, you want to do it, don't put a bunch of them, because I did a bunch and it seemed like some of them went bad, but it limits you to like 200 and some per room. It seems like it does better if you know. Okay, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to take all these pictures, and then once I get it saved to the gallery, I'm going to leave without saving, so that way it'll just put them back on the walls. And then I don't have to go through all that trouble, you know? But any of the, I have a lot of pictures in this house. Because, okay, so this is the house where he's the first one that I went through, you know, Discovery University, and he's now a judge. But they're also foster parents, right? And so, you know, they had a nice wedding and they had a honeymoon. I built a honeymoon house just for them. And so, yeah, this house has lots of pictures. So every time they foster a child, so I use the foster mod, and so every time they foster a child, you know, we take pictures of the foster kid. And so they've had several kids that they've fostered already and got adopted out, and one of the foster kids they adopted. I love that mod. And so they currently should have a baby, but I don't know. I've gone back so far. I don't know if there is. I don't think the baby's in this. Is the baby in here? No, that's one of the other foster kids that's gone now. all these pictures, and to include ultrasounds. But what I saw also was that even the paintings that came from the gallery were going bad. They need to fix that bug. I mean, I can't believe they're not even going to say, hey, we realize the bug is not fixed, we're working on it. While they're out there trying to sell new packs. I think I'm going to go say something to them. I'm going to go say, hey, you guys. And I'm going to share this video. Say, hey, y'all need to fix this. Look at all these pictures. So you can do, I think 225 is the maximum per, per individual items like this. Okay, here's one. Grab this one over here too. Oh my goodness. So many pictures in this house. And paintings also. So they're both painters. And so during their honeymoon, I went to the Tartosa, the My Wedding Story, out there where that, like, it's kind of like a secluded island, and it has an absolutely beautiful sunset. And so they took a picture, like, he took a picture of her painting him. It was so cute. And then she took a picture of him painting her. So I have the paintings, and then I have the pictures. Like, it's just so sweet. And, you know, with the beautiful sunset in the background, they did such a good job with those sunsets. So the My Wedding Story sunset, and it's like surrounded by water on that little island lot or whatever. It's a small lot, but it's stunning. The only thing is, it won't let me set it as a vacation house. So, anyways, there's, see, this is the one. Isn't that cute? He painted her standing there in her wedding dress. Alright. So in there, they've got so many out here. Just gonna grab them. And they've got, you know, pictures of all their foster kids. Okay, and this one over here. Now this house here, I downloaded this. I really like this house. Honestly, I can't remember who built it, but whenever I do download something by somebody else, I always shout them out. But speaking of, I have a shell challenge if you like to do shell challenges. 3-bedroom, 2-bath. And it is on the gallery. And I'm going to be doing prizes if people actually participate. I saw a bunch of people downloaded it, but I don't know if they're doing the shell challenge or not. Just use hashtag Pinky Poodle 7x7. No, scratch that. Hashtag Pinky Poodle Shell Challenge in all caps. Okay. And so I will look in the hashtag category to see if anybody did the shell challenge that wants to be submitted for prizes. Or what I'll do is I'm going to feature the builds that people do of my shell challenge on my live stream. And yeah. And if you're a YouTuber, or if you if you upload your content on other platforms, I will shout out your whatever it is, Discord or Twitch. I don't do those platforms. I don't know anything about them, but I'll shout out your handles. What I mean. Ah, I'm grabbing all these pictures. Oh my goodness, that's a lot. But the paintings too. Okay, so let me show you the paintings. Where's their bedroom? There's their bedroom. Look at these. So that's their honeymoon, and then there's their baby, their ultrasound. those are things I don't want to lose, you know, because I play my Sims for a very long time, right? Like, my Sims never die. So these are all really precious memories, if you will. There's one. Her painting him. And then, oh look, yeah, I think it's getting full. I'm gonna have to do this in 2 rooms. Oh, if you hear weird noises, it's the squirrels in my attic. I got squirrels in my attic. What am I gonna do? So there was supposed to be some pictures right here. Now those pictures are just gone. I don't know where they went. Here's one. So whenever, like, a foster baby, I put a foster baby picture there. Maybe because those foster babies have been adopted out. I don't know. Okay, so I think that's all of them there. That's a lot, isn't it, guys? Let me check my chat. Make sure nobody else has popped in. Trying to keep up with my chat. Please give a like if you haven't already. I appreciate it so much. And when I get done with my streams, I always go and visit your channel. Let's see what time it is. Alright. I think that's all of them up here. The main one was his graduation stuff and their weddings and his honeymoon stuff. There's one. See, there's her painting him. It's so cute. Actually, I think that's a copy, so I have one already. Oh, there's another ultrasound. Yeah. Okay. Don't think I have any more in here. Nope, there they are. There's some. To finish that. Okay. Let's move this one over, this one up. Okay, so I think that's it for this level. I think I got them all. Ooh, am I going to be able to get them all in one shebang? Oh, no, here goes one. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and grab this. And I don't know if there's any cross stitch. I thought there was, but that may have been in a later save. Okay, so there's a bunch over here. Not a bunch, just a few, actually. And there's one. Let's grab that. That's their honeymoon pictures. I think that's it. Now let's see if it will save properly. Alright. And hopefully download properly. Because one time I downloaded one but I'm just going to put this on the library. I just want to put this on the library so that way I'll have a backup. Really hoping that they will get this bug fixed. Alright? So I think that's it, guys. Let me go, wait. Go upstairs. There's another level. Forgot about this level. Up here. There's an office. Okay, so there's nothing up here. That's their little romantic hideaway. You can only get that through ladder access. But this is his office right here. So, he's a Chief Justice Judge. So, I don't think there's anything in here, picture-wise. So, I think I got them all. Yep. Okay. Let's see if I can upload this thing to the gallery. I mean, to my library. I'm not uploading it to the gallery. Oop, that's not what I meant to do. That is not what I meant to do. Look, okay, look at that right there. Let me go do that again. I want to show you this save file is weird. Look at this. This is showing across the street. This is like merging the lot across the street with this one. How weird is that? Look at that. But look at this. These rugs are not out there. This is from across the street. This is part of the dollhouse across the street. Right? So weird. I'm going to show you. See this? See these on top of here? What you're seeing in this lot over here, see this? These are what's showing up over there. This game is broken. Okay, anyways, so I have to click on this and then select the room, and it's saying modded, but it's not modded, it's just personal stuff, right? Okay, so I'm gonna pick a name, so I'll say Cassie Picks. Today's date is 1/19/2026. I didn't spell his name right. It's 2 E's, not 2 Z's. Cassie Picks. This is Cassie Casual. Save it to my library. Hopefully it will save. Yay. Okay, let me go into my gallery. Make sure it actually saved. Okay, go to my library. It's not there, guys. Okay, go include in custom content. There it is. Okay. Alright. Now I can leave without saving. Have to leave without saving, because otherwise I'll have to sit there and put all that stuff back, and I ain't trying to do all that. Okay, so now I know which file to go into to, oh no, it's not responding. That's not good. Okay. So, yeah. But I'm not sure I even want to go back in here. Boy. So now I'm going to go back into that same date into my mansion and see if it's okay. Because that house was okay. But it's just going to make me lose a lot of game progress. Humna. So I lost the game progress of the relationship that was just created between, I have a quad teen and she's got a new boyfriend she's promised to, and so yeah, that's gone. What you think, Risa? You okay, baby? Pretty good. You can go for a walk? Mm-hmm. She's just laying there so quietly with her eyes open. I always wonder what they're thinking. Isn't it amazing how, if you're a dog person, how dogs can speak with their eyes? Like earlier, she just had this expression in her eyes, like, help. Just help. I mean, like literally speaking through her eyes. And like, you can just look at them, and it's almost like an energy you can feel. But it's their eyes. That's how they communicate, huh? Yeah. Is that right, Risa? I think my dogs, I think it weirds them out that I sit here when I live stream. Nadia, she's not my service dog, and she's just like, I don't know, it just bothers her. It distresses her. She's like, what is wrong with you? Who are you talking to? Triplet babies. Okay, so this is the one I went into, and his house was okay, so I'm hoping that the other houses are going to be okay. I guess if I can go in there, I guess that's where I'll have to start over from. Why did it... Wait a minute. Why did it put me here? Guys, that's not the house I was just in. What? I'm scared to go in there. Okay. Alright, well at least she's... Okay, so this one has an infant bug in it. That was before she aged up. So I can't play from this file. I cannot play from this file. Because the babies aren't even here. Well, I'm going to go in here and just see if the pictures are bad. But I want to be able to play from where the triplets were born, and I don't know that I'm going to be able to without all the pictures being corrupted. This is so frustrating. All the progress with the triplet boys are going to be gone. I don't know how to do this. So, I guess I'm just going to have to stop playing. I'm just going to pause. I'm going to go in here and see if any of the pictures are bad in here. And then I'm just going to have to stop playing this game for a while until they fix this, because I'm going to need to take some time to go through all my mods, take the mods out, and having to redo all those pictures in there is going to be extremely time consuming. Look, why is this saved? That should not have saved. Oh my gosh. So this is where I went in there, but I exited without saving. Oh my gosh. So here's all the pictures. I saved all these to the gallery. So there's not even any pictures of the house. What the heck? Yeah, no. I'm not messing with that. That's it, guys. I'm done. That should have not have saved. I exited without saving. That should have not have saved. Pooh. That doesn't even make sense. See, it keeps saying this right here, so there's something going on with the mods. Okay. Basically, I'm going to have to take down all the pictures in the house and download the pictures, put them back on the walls, and curiously see if they go bad. Then I can test that and tell the developers what's happening, that I'm downloading good files that came from older files. I'm putting them into this save after I do repairs and after I remove those files. And if they still go bad, then, which they did continue to go bad, because I played new progression and then they started going bad again. So there shouldn't be bad pictures in my new saves. Like, that's ridiculous. Oh my goodness. Okay, let me go into a more recent save after I fix that. But before I built the lighthouse. Okay, park visit done. I think I've been into all these, though. Yeah, I've been into all of these, and all of them are bad. Yeah, I went into all of these, and they're all bad. Triplets babies aged up. Let me go to this one, because the triplets should be in there. And if the triplets aren't in there, then something's wrong with the saving process of the game. Oh my gosh. The babies are gone. What the heck? Oh my gosh. They were deleted from the save file. This is not the save file. This should not be here. What the heck? Wow. That's crazy. See, it's taking me into an older file is what it's doing. Huh. Because y'all saw that the triplets were in the picture of the save file. But it's taking me into an older file. Like it's not even able to boot me into the proper date. What the heck? That's crazy. That file right there was an older file because Delilah aged up with an infant hair bug, and I had to work quite a bit to get that bug taken care of, and I did. So then there was a later file after that one. So I'm going to the one after that. I'm just going to play from there. The picture's bad, and I'll just take all the pictures out, download the pictures from the library, and just put them back in. I'm going to take all those pictures out of the house that are bad. Because I have all the pictures saved. Y'all saw that. The file that I just left, that room, it had the cross stitch, the paintings, the pictures. Right. Okay, so let me load the game after that one. And if the triplets aren't in there, then I don't know what is going on. I don't know why it would delete the triplets. Unless there's a problem with the MC Command Center. Something in that file. Okay, so this is the one that I just went... No, this is the one I went into. So I'm going to go into this one. And so that's where Hugo, Max's brother, met the boy triplets. That's... So... Oh my gosh. Okay, let me see. The triplets should be in there. Okay, they're in there. And then her hair bug is also fixed. See that? Yeah. So I'm just going to go in there, and if the pictures are bad, then I'll just remove all the pictures and download from the gallery. Anyways, but I'm going to take, maybe I'll just take the mod stuff out that's on the lot and see if that helps. That's a lot of work to put those pictures back in there. Thank you so much for your support. Oh, hey, you got a new song out, huh? Nice. Yeah, go check out Girl Alive, because it's a beautiful voice. Comes out with some nice songs. Alright, here we go, guys. Oh my goodness. So if I start playing with this save file here, then I'll have to go into all of my houses and remove the pictures, basically. Yep, all the pictures are bad. They're all bad, guys. Look. What a bummer. Hang on a second. I think we'll just sell them. We'll get some money. We're gonna sell these pictures. Aw. He's like, you're selling my pictures. Don't worry, man. We got copies. These pictures are bad. What a bummer. Okay. So these have some of them that are not bad. But as you can see over here, these are bad. They're bad. Yep. Unfortunately. But it's weird how some of them are bad and some of them not. Let's see. And then, oh my gosh, all of these. Wow. That'll take some time, guys. Anyways, I guess this is what I'm going to have to do. Either that or I'll lose all my progression on my game. But, yeah. I'm going to do an experiment and take all the bad pictures out, all the paintings out, everything out that's bad. But look here. Look here. These cross stitches are okay. That's in their inventory, so that's good. And then this one over here, this is where he got his award. Yeah, that was when he got his award. This is the Christian Mother Mary, Joseph, and baby Jesus Christmas picture. This is her grandson. This is funny how I know what pictures there are. That's how, like, invested I am in, like, this family I've played for so long. You know, these are all memories. You know. Okay. And then there's these. Oh my gosh. Look at all these. But see, the ones on the desk are okay. It's not the ones on the wall. They have got to figure out what's causing this, right? Hopefully they will. So I had some, these are all the graduation pictures of the triplet girls. So they have 2 sets of triplets in this house. So they had Olivia, which was her firstborn. Then they had science baby triplets. Okay. And so the triplets went to school to get their distinguished degree from the Discovery University with their fiancés at the same time. And so that was a lot. So I used a mod to have a graduation ceremony instead of the rabbit hole graduation that comes with the pack. And yeah, so those were their graduation pictures of 6 Sims together that graduated. And yeah, and then some family days out where I used the jetpack, which was a lot of fun. That's a really cool mod. Oh my goodness, this wall looks so bare now with all these pictures. You know what would be really cool if someone could create a mod where it's like a digital, you know how they have these like digital slideshow things, tablets or whatever, and you like set them, you set the thing on the desk or whatever, and it'll do like a slideshow of pictures. It's so cool. And then here's, yeah. Whoops. I don't know where that picture went. That was weird. Where did that picture go? It just disappeared. Where'd it go? Oh, weird. So this one is a painting of Max, and it's gone. But that's okay, because I've got the backups, y'all. Okay. See, there they are using their jetpacks. See them using their jetpacks, flying around, using their, that's Freddy and Max. It's so cool. I love that mod. So stinking cool. Cool. Alright, so this is the Christmas Mary and baby Jesus picture. Okay. This one was Jilly that picture went bad. And there's a picture over here that's bad. Okay. Oh, and then there's these ones. I stuck them, pulled them out of there. Put them on the wall so that they could put them in their inventory, but yeah, they never got a chance to. So then you've got these in here, which 2 out of 3 are bad. Those were also graduation pictures. See, there's graduation picture. It's just weird how some of them go bad and some of them don't. I don't get it. Apparently the developers don't either, because they thought they had it fixed. Yeah, that's what they got themselves thinking. And here's another painting. So that painting's fine. Alright, let's go upstairs. I think that's it. Well, here's the babies. So you've got this thing here. Look at them sitting upright in their bed. Ain't they cute? Look at them. You got Joseph, Johnny, and Reuben. This is Joseph, Johnny, and then Reuben is the one that has like a little bit darker hair. So they're triplets, but they're not identical. Like, there's not even twins out of them. The girl triplets, at least 2 of them were twins. Hello, hello. How are you? I'm just trying to get all the pictures that went bad out of this build. And, yeah. Paintings and whatnot. I think that's it. I don't think I have any more in here, because I think, yeah, I think I got them all. Out of this build, I don't think there's any in here. So I'll have to go into the other mansion and get rid of theirs also. Because that save file's gone. I had a January 8th save file, and it's just gone. I don't understand why it's gone. I need to do like a hard drive backup, because apparently my save files, my save as files are also getting destroyed. Yeah, I do. I need to do a hard drive save. When you do a hard drive save, it takes a lot, you know, to do my entire SIMS4 hard drive save. It's a lot. Okay, I think that's it, guys. Okay, let me see if I can download pictures and them not be bad. Hopefully I'll be able to. Okay. Alright. I saved a bunch of upgraded stuff. That was a lot. I had to, this guy, it took him a long time to upgrade everything in here. I was like, you know what, I'm just going to download some upgraded stuff. That was a whole lot, you know. So here is the pictures that, see, I downloaded these on the 15th. Okay. Why does that say November 30th? Let me see. That is, I don't know why it says November 30th. Oh, that was from the file that I went to. That was the date of the file that I went to. That's how far back I had to go to get those on that one. Actually, I didn't have to go back that far. I just did. Okay, pics from Triplet's house. And I think these 2 are from the mansion. Yeah, this is the mansions. Okay, so I'm going to place this right out here. Okay. Now, I think, I'm wondering if I should just have them come out here and place, oops, everything in their inventory. Or should I just put it up there for them? Okay, so this is, now you can download these repeatedly. So if something goes bad and these go bad again, you just re-download it, right? But I ain't gonna keep going through all this, right? Okay, so this is this Mac's girlfriend's picture. He will be so mad. He come home and his pictures of his girlfriend is gone. Especially, here's the craziest thing. Like, he will know that somebody in the house sold his picture. Like if I just took it into inventory, it wouldn't be a big deal. And apparently I missed one. Because one time I had a sim, like I think it was delete a chicken or something like that, or traded it or something, and they got upset about it. So if you take their pictures off their wall, if you have another sim take a picture off the wall and then sell it, they will get upset. He's like, why'd you sell my pictures of my girlfriend? Why would you do that, Dad? I had his dad. His dad's the one that sold the pictures. He'd be like mad at his dad because he sold his pictures. Like, what is wrong with you? Why are you selling my pictures of my girl? Like, seriously. So they mess your pictures up and then you have to sell them. And then your sim gets mad. This one goes over here in this corner. Like, gee, Dad, if you're hard up for money, I'll give you some money. Don't sell my girlfriend's pictures. Oh, dear. Sorry, Max Jr. Nothing personal, buddy. Your pictures was bad. Instead, he should be happy that I don't think they're not scripted to realize that their pictures have gone bad. That I've noticed. Like, they'll get upset if you put them in a house that's not fully finished. They'll be like getting a really bad mood because it's poorly decorated. But like if the pictures are going bad, it's like they don't notice. As far as they know, that's a good picture of their whatever. I don't even think they're affected by the pictures on the wall because that's kind of crowding over into his space, but whatever. I don't think they notice. Like, what I'm saying is, like, they don't get, like, a happy buff of having pictures of their girlfriend. They should, but, I don't know, it's probably good that they don't add mood buffs over their pictures that they've taken of each other, because with them going bad and stuff, oh my gosh, it would be an ordeal. It's all good. Alright, let me get closer to that. That's a little low. Isn't that cute, though? Ah! There. Aren't they cute? Aren't they a cute couple? Aren't they cute? Oh, by the way, I had a sim. Yesterday I took a picture, and it was so funny that she left. This is a teen sim. She left, and so when I zoomed in on her, her eyes were crossed. I'm like, really? What is that about? Like, there's stuff like that that you wouldn't notice, you know, unless you just happen to, you know, like I said, zoomed in and caught that. It's like, what is that even about? Okay, so this was a Christmas picture. Let me put that right there. Yeah. I went through quite an ordeal to get all of those Sims sitting in, standing in front of the tree, the Christmas tree, so I can take their picture, because I don't have a pose pack. If you have pose packs, it is so convenient, but I have never used, well, I don't have any, currently have any pose packs. Closest I've used this pose pack is like the Better Passionate mod, where like it does have some poses in it, but see, here's all these graduation pictures. Why is the walls not up? Anyways, do you see how tedious this is? Alright, I had these all organized. Like, okay, so here's the deal. They went to 2 different universities. So, you know, I had one color on one side and the other color on the other side. So they went up on the stage using the mod, the graduation mod. I had the decorations for one university on one side and the decorations from the other university on the other side. And so the Sims that was on from the university from one side would come up from like the left, and then the ones that went to the other university went up from the right. So it was like a dual university graduation. And yeah, I thought it worked out pretty cool. Pretty cool. There. That's good. So there's that. And this one is just like an extra. Read all about it. So I'm wondering if to put that in like their inventory. And then, this is the Christmas picture. Oh, no, wait. This is the Christmas picture. There's another Christmas picture. Put that right up there. I still, no, I took all the Christmas picture stuff down, so. And this is the grandson. Over here. He was like right here. That's her first grandson. There's Bradley. He's adopted. Her oldest daughter, Olivia, adopted him, and I'm not sure. This was... Huh. Well. Now, if I put all these back, and then I leave and come back, and they're bad again, that's really, like, bummer. Now, this one is so cute. That's of the dad holding Delilah, which was supposed to have been their last kid, but you know how that goes. Right. And that, I'm not going to do the other one, but this awesome baby ultrasound. Okay, there's another ultrasound. There's that one. So they had triplets ultrasound and twin ultrasound. The triple ultrasound is over there in the baby's nursery. Okay. Oh, wow. You see how much trouble this is? This is so tedious. I'll put a bunch of them over here. Oh, you can actually set them on the fireplace. Now, I have this thing here. It is s'mores, where you can click on this right here, and you know what, I'm gonna go ahead and take that out. Actually, I'm gonna take a bunch of mods out of here. Again, I don't think it's the mods that's causing the issue, but I just think with the issues it's already having. Whoops. Ah. I'm just going to stick them in random places. Just get them out of this room. I think that's about it, guys. Where'd that even go? What? Oh, we got these down here. Oh, a couple over here. I'm just sticking them in random places now. Yikes. Put them in the bathroom. I think that's it, guys. Yep, that's it. Alright. And that's just one room, though. I have 2 rooms. I thought I clicked on this. Get rid of that. Ah. There we go. Okay. Finally. Now, hopefully these will not go bad, guys. I'm going to do... I've only used this Get Famous thing one time. That was kind of funny. Let me see. Let's see who's up. It's like 3:19 a.m. That's so funny. So I'm going to have her offer to do makeup on her mom. No, offer hairstyle on D. Oh, no, let's do Bay. Yeah, we're going to do Bay. I didn't know Bay was here. That's her boyfriend. Let's do Bay's hair. This is a cute little gameplay. And this is from the Get Famous. So you can just stick this chair in there. And yeah, it's so funny. Okay, so the babies need to go to sleep. Little rascals. Make him lay down. Make him go to bed. Hey, you little rascals, go to sleep. Now they're gonna start fussing. Go to bed. And get them up here. They're gonna take over their sister's bed. Okay, these kids need to go to bed. Something. Alright, here we go. I'll just let these guys go to bed. So the only one that's going to be up is her. We'll put Max to bed also. Alright, here we go. Is he even here? She's waiting on Bay. Is he here? I don't know. Is he here? Where's Bay? Here he comes. Okay, this is going to be fun. She's going to do Bay's hair. Bay! She's promised to Bay. Now, he's aged up and she's still a teen. So they still have a romantic relationship. Although their relationship, this part seems to be going down. So you can do like passionate gift mod to like give each other gifts. You get a little bit more romantic interaction from that. But other than that, you don't really have much romantic interaction. So this is going to be so funny. He's going to do his hair. He's so cute. They're such a cute couple. Look at them. That's so funny. I don't know why they... Oh my gosh. Look at Bay. Long hair. Hang on a second. I gotta get this baby in the bed. Let's make her... Oh, actually, I'm gonna make her sleep. And then him, we'll make him sleep also. Sleep on big bed. That is such a cute mod. Hey, he's cute. Look. I made him for her. Why can't she go to bed? Sleep, baby. There we go. So we'll get him over here to sit on this side. Oh, hang on a second. Let me see how that looks. That's actually kind of cute. Hang on. Turn around so I can see you, dude. I kind of like that. There. What do you think of that hairdo? I like the one that I picked for him, but it's cute. Go, girl. Alright. Okay, so he's got a little ponytail this time. There we go. That's the nice haircut for him. That's the one I chose for him. Okay, so now we're going to have him do her. Let's see what he comes up with. I don't think I can get him to... I don't know if I can get him to interact. Boy. Maybe I can give her a gift. I'm afraid to give her... Aw, even his picture's bad. Daggone it. I'm afraid to have him give a picture to her because it might... I'm just going to have him transfer that to her. Just because. Let's do makeup. We're going to offer makeup. Oh, she doesn't care that it's bad. We're going to offer appearance styling on him. Dude, where are you going, sir? Where is this little guy at? I want to make him go here. Now, I think guys are supposed to have different makeup than girls. This is for, like, acting theater studio. Oh, wow. Little man. What just happened? It just crashed. Oh, no. What? What just happened? Aw.
Gusha Blanco.
No, no, no. No, 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 no. I don't want to add him to the household. I can't add him to the household because they're maxed out. I don't know why it did that. I did not in any way ask to go into CAS for him. That wasn't, I didn't. Oh my gosh. Oh, wow. Just one bug after another with this game. Golly gee. I did not ask to, y'all saw it. I did not ask to take him to CAS. You have to, in order to take him to CAS, you have to click on MA. You have to click on NC Command Center. Okay? And then, you know, choose to go to CAS for that household. And I didn't. Like, I was in the middle of doing this theater chair thing. Oh my goodness. Wow. I hope that it messed this up. That is so weird. I hope I'm not going to be transferred to his household. No. Weird.
Oh.
Okay, that is so weird. I need her to get up and tend to him. I don't know why he's fully potty trained. I don't know why, you know, he's not using the potty. That's another bug because once they're potty trained, they should be able to take themselves potty, but he's not. So, okay, so I'm going to have her, I have to give her another cue. We will offer appearance styling to Bay. We'll see how that goes. That's kind of cool.
Bonengravi? Soy brief. Oh, yes.
So he's waiting for his little bath. I'm not going to get him in bed until he gets his bath. So, okay, so she's doing the makeup, I guess. Now she's just staring at him. Oh, she's bugging out. Oh my gosh, this game! What the heck? Oh my goodness. What is it? Wow, guys. That's it. I'm done. It's bugging out. Huh? Do you sure you want to cancel? Yes, I am very sure I want to cancel. Okay, I don't know what is going on with that. So when she's okay, so that is crossing over. That's a bug because get famous chair to change his appearance. She's offering to change his appearance, and it's queuing in to go into CAS. And it's not supposed to do that. So I'm not going to click on that again. I don't think that's supposed to do that. So anyways, I'm just going to send him home. And then we'll do Dee's hair. Right, Teresa? Okay, baby?
Brief.
What? Weird. Okay, so, alright. So, I'm going to send him home. Dude, you need to go home. He hasn't even been home at all. Sorry, sir, you need to go home. And then all these kids, I don't even know if they've done their homework or anything. Did they do their homework? Homework complete. Alright, I'm having Jake a day off. Hopefully they all have vacation days. Yeah. Taking a day off in the middle of the week. And you have to, whenever you have multiple ones that you want to take a day off, you have to check and make sure that they actually took the day off. Otherwise, you might miss one.
Oh, that's a rule.
Okay.
Yeah, right, D. A fancy one.
Alright, Dee, tend to your child. Clean him up at least. Gosh.
Floy Mashardu. Oh, yoyum.
She's like, you want your diaper changed?
Of course.
Well, yes, please. Did that work?
Oh.
Okay, now he can go to bed. I think. I hope. We'll have him sit there. No.
Ooh, oh,
He's
Lord.
still stinking. Dang it. Okay, then she needs to change his diaper. Change his diaper, lady. Something's wrong. Alright.
Bon and Gravy? Oh, yes.
She's just gonna stare at him. Well, huh. There we go. Now, sometimes they'll use the changing table, or sometimes they'll just, since she's picking up, she's probably going to take him to a changing table, which means she can't. You know what? I'll have her do her brother. Let's do Max. Yeah, let's do Max. Okay, we're going to do Max's hair. Let's see what he looks like. Offer hairstyle to Max. Oh, wait a minute. I didn't realize that his girlfriend was still here. Yeah. Yeah, you should get going, girlfriend. Been here for a long time. Alright, let's see where Dee went. Oh, she's changing him in here. And they never throw the diapers away. You have to throw it away from them. Okay, we'll have him play with these kids. Alright. We'll have Max feed the babies. And he needs to get the babysitter here too. Let's see. Oh, look, he's waving at him. That's so cute. Okay. Let's see. Let's check this out. Beautician. These two are twins. Okay, hang on a second. Let me check and make sure everybody took their day off, because I don't think these... Okay, Jay took his day off. Oh no! She took her day off. Ashley Max Jr. is taking his day off. Jake is taking a vacation day. Okay, so everybody's taking their vacation day. Good, good, good. and he got 301 simoleons for his song that he has licensed. He gets 300 a day. Well, it may vary how much he gets. Now that's a modded hair. Let me look at look at Max. Look at Max. I don't really like the texture of that, but it's a cute hairstyle. I don't know the texture. It's different. I don't like it. It's not right for his face structure though. Whoa, look at that. That's kind of nice. Now, here's the thing. You need to be really careful about using this Get Famous chair if you are in a house with more than 8 people, because, as you saw earlier, that other guy, he was not of this household, but it took me into CAS. And what will happen is if it gets confused and thinking you're wanting to change appearances and it takes you into CAS without using the MC Command Center, it will delete your Sims down to 8 Sims. So yeah, you need to be really careful about using this chair if you're in a household with more than 8 Sims. You can't use regular CAS. You have to go through MC Command Center because it's by default you're only allowed 8 Sims in the house. So if it takes you into regular CAS, it will cut off 8 Sims. It will cut off 4 in this household. So it probably delete these 4 to get it down to 8. And that would be bad. So I'm glad I saw that glitch before, with that sim that wasn't of my household. Because if I had tried that with one of these guys, I would have had to leave without saving to, correct that. And then I would have lost all my progress that I've done in this session. Ta-da! Yeah. Well, that was fun. I'm going to get off here, though. I'm done. That was fun. I've got these pictures back in here, and yeah, I'm curious to see if they're still good. Well, those are good so far, but let me leave and then come back, guys. Right, I'm gonna do a save as file. While all these pictures are good, I'm gonna do a save file with the progress, saving, having removed all the bad pictures and replacing at least most of them. Okay. I'll just say pictures replaced. Oh, wait, what today is 1/9/2026. So if I leave and come back and they're bad, well, then I should be able to go back to this save file. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to leave the game. And then come back in and see if the files are still good. And if I go back in and they're bad, then that whole file is bad. So the pictures bug that was supposed to be fixed by the update that they did, that was supposed to fix that, made it worse. I only had like a couple pictures that was bad, but when they did the update, it destroyed my game, basically. And like all the pictures went bad, and they weren't bad before, so the update actually made it worse. That's crazy, but anyways, that's what happened. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to go back in. Alright, so I'm going to go in and I'm going to do a resume, go into resume playing and see if it's bad. And then if it's bad, then I'll try going into that save file that I just made. And then if that's bad, then there's something then there's a problem with saving. Anyways, Because I'm having save as files disappearing. I had one that was dated January 8th, and yeah, it's gone. It's gone. So I don't know. I saw a video where somebody was talking. I was on I don't remember what platform it was, but they were showing, talking about their builds, and like entire build save files were just missing or whatever, or something like that. And we're talking really nice builds, like took a lot of time to do. I was like, that's terrible. That's why I say people always do save files, and not only save files, but back it up on a hard drive, like a portable hard drive, Because I'm gonna do is resume the game, but you see this right here? This is a bug. Why is he cloned? That's a bug, and it seems to follow this household, which really makes me nervous because I don't like any kind of glitch, especially if it's a persistent glitch. Why are you cloning her husband in the opening picture? Weird. But anyways, so I do have a couple of backups on my portable drive. I probably should delete one because that's a lot of data. That's like, I don't know, 30 gigabytes, right? It's a lot, and depending on how, you know, how big your game is, how many packs you have, it could be 100 gigs or even more. So I have I think it's a 1 terabyte portable drive, and so I'll back my entire game onto that, to a hard drive. So I haven't done a backup in a long time, right? But I'm probably going to go ahead and get rid of these more recent save files that are bad. So let's see. Well, the pictures are okay, guys. Right now, let me see. Put the walls up. So the pictures I just put in there are okay. Let me double check and just look around really good. Okay, look at this, guys. How do you have water right here underneath a chair? How does that even happen? Girlfriend, will you come down here and mop, please? I don't know how that water got there. That's weird. I've never seen that before. I've only seen, well, they look okay so far. I haven't replaced these. Didn't I take those out? No, I didn't. I didn't take them out, but I'm going to go ahead and get rid of them. I don't want anything that's corrupted in here. I took this one off the wall over there, so everything looks okay going back in. Yeah. Aww. Let's go tend to the babies. Oh, wow. So that must be how the puddle got there. Maybe there was a baby there. Look at the triplets ultrasound. Isn't that cute? There's 3 of them in there. Aw, poor baby. Aw. He's so mad right now. I'm gonna cheat his need. That's right. Because this game is buggy when it comes to infants. Because their needs decay. And they won't sleep like they're supposed to. Dude. Probably need to feed him. This little guy here, he needs to get fed. Please feed him. And then this little guy. There.
Gerba, Warble.
Now, since they've all taken a day off, I think they've taken a day off. Wait a minute, it's saying go to school. Didn't they take a day off? It's saying... See, I had them take a day off, but they went to school. That's weird. And yet another bug. So he took a day off and then he went to school. Okay, well, I'll have her take a day off again because I don't want her going to school late. It's okay. Oh, man. I guess I'll just have her go to school. Even though she's got the day off. Dang it. Because I don't want to miss in school. That would not be good. And I think their homework, yeah, all their homework is done, so yeah, they just need to go to school, I guess. Alright. Okay, so that's good. Okay, anyways, that's it, guys. I'm gonna get off of here. Send these guys off to school. Get these. Why is she not feeding him? What is happening? Oh my word, he's just gonna see what I'm saying. Can't take care of
him. Finna growl.
Oh, Dee's like, wait a minute. I can't feed this baby. Because they're competing for the high chair. Yeah, but you could have took him downstairs and feed him down there. Okay, so how much did they get for the royalties? So he got 355. She got well over 1,000. And he got, wow, almost 2,000. Nice. Okay, she's not going to feed him. See what I'm saying? Okay, Lee's going to feed him instead. Okay. Well, this is confusing. Okay, and he's just going to stand by the bathtub and not clean his baby. Give him a bath, dude. Alright, they're tended to. That's it. I can't do this buggy game anymore. I'm so done with this buggy game. She got a phone call? Oh, wait. I didn't even get a chance to read that. What the heck? Olivia was calling. That's her oldest daughter. And so we'll call her over. Since she was trying to call her and I don't know what she wanted. Hopefully she'll mop that. And you can do, this is a really cool mod right here, where you can take a nap with the baby. That's a really cute mod. There's so many mods in this room here. I should probably take some out. There we go. Okay, guys, that's going to be it for this one. And let me go in here and grab my thing here. Open that up. And I will go check out your channels and whatnot. Please give a like if you haven't already. Okay. I want to go see who all's live. And, yeah.